For the Daughterskate 315, my first backside 50-50 attempts. Okay, so hello YouTube. I'm in the car and I'm heading off to Skoga skate park. And today, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't really skated for a couple of weeks because I hurt my back, and that happens sometimes. And I'm trying to avoid it. I'm careful. I'm doing the stretches. I'm doing everything I can. I'm very careful about warming up and so. But sometimes it happens, and when it happens, it's super demoralizing, and you get scared even when you're not hurting anymore, because it comes so sudden. The last time I was at the Skoga skate park, I almost fell, but I managed to stay upright. But the force of staying upright, it probably did something to the muscles in my back, in my lower back. And I kept skating. I didn't feel any discomfort or anything, probably for like 20-25 minutes. And suddenly, when I just sat down or I crouched to fix the camera, I could feel my whole back just tensing up, and that was the end of skating for 2 weeks. And I was in bed, mostly lying in bed for several days with quite a lot of pain. So the randomness of it, and that it happened so sudden, and that's very, very demoralizing. So this is the first time that I'm heading out to a skate park since that time. So I'm gonna warm up in the bowl. I'm gonna do my stretches. I have already warmed up and done the stretches, but I'm gonna do more. And then I'm probably gonna take it somewhat easy. But I have this idea that it would be cool to try the backside 50-50. And I don't think it's very difficult. It's probably just having the guts and committing. So it would be cool to try that trick, the backside 50-50. And I mean, if I land just a sketchy one, I can come back home and brag about it to Leia. You know, hey, I got a new trick, you don't. Because that's the nature of mine and Leia's skate relationship. It's friendly competition, and I love it. And I think Leia, she also gets a kick out of it. It sort of motivates us and makes us push a little harder, a little further. And yeah, I forgot. I also going to mention why Leia isn't with me going to the skate park. She's not hurt or anything, but she's a lazy teenager. I could hardly get her out of bed today. So the whole idea of traveling super early to the skate park to avoid the scooter kids, well, she wasn't feeling it today. So right now she's in the sofa pressing through a lot of Star Wars stuff. Both me and Leia love the Star Wars stuff. Right now she's watching season 2 of Star Wars Rebels, I think. She has already seen all those episodes, but she's re-watching them. So yeah, that's why Leia isn't with me today. The lazy teenager factor. You can't mess with that. Having arrived at the skate park, I started up in the bowl, and my bowl skating has gotten a lot better lately. Now I'm able to push around, carve around in the bowl without losing speed. But the bowl skating is very much a warm-up thing for me, and I don't quite see myself going forward, learning tricks in the bowl, but who knows? After a couple of minutes in the bowl, I went on to do a mix of random flat tricks and a couple of 50-50s on this manual pad curve. And with the 50-50s, I mean, I've said that plenty of times before, but my goal is always to start pretty carefully and then work my way up towards more speed. I'm not comfortable enough with the trick to start with plenty of speed, because then I will just lose my commitment. So I need to start slowly and then gradually increase the speed. And here it was time to start with the backside 50-50. And I can't really overemphasize how much fun this was. Just the fact that I was starting practicing a new trick, something that I've only tried like a handful of times in my life and never while rolling. I mean, it was super fun. Every time that I start with a new trick, it's like my brain develops. It's the muscles are trying stuff that they have never tried before. And it's super fun and it's creative, and it's the best part of skating for me, that you always have new stuff to try out. And I'm just super pleased with the fact that I dared to try this trick, because I mean, it didn't feel super difficult, like technical difficult, but doing the backside 50-50 with my back against the curb, well, it was a bit scary. So I'm super pleased to have just tried the trick. So yeah, I'm back in the car, and I did like 10, 11, 12 attempts. I don't know, I didn't count them, but it was so much fun, and it doesn't feel, I know I didn't land anyone. I got up pretty decent, one attempt I think, but it didn't feel difficult. If I commit 1 hour to that trick, I will land at least 1 or 2, because it doesn't feel difficult to do, at least not with that height of the manual pad. So the next time I'm at Skoghall Skate Park, that video will damn be committed to the backside 50-50, because I'm gonna learn that. There's no question about it. What do you think? Do you have any suggestions about my technique? I really didn't have a clue. I was like, when I approached the curb, I was like, where am I supposed to lock in on the trucks? I really don't know. Remember, I'm a beginner at all of this, so I guess I need to check out the tutorial or something. So yeah, I only gave the backside 50-50 a couple of attempts, but I didn't want to put too much pressure on my back. I was a bit anxious about, you know, the last time I skated, my back tensed up and I couldn't skate for like 2 weeks. So yeah, I took it careful, but check out my next video where I'm really committing to land the backside 50-50. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more father-daughter skate content. We love you guys. Thanks for watching.